Let's talk about wood grain. So you can tell a lot about what lumber is going to do as it gets older by looking at its grain. You can see the rings of the wood here, and that will tell you how this will warp as it dries. All of these lines, as it dries out, will try to get shorter and straighter. So with the lines going this way, trying to straighten out, you can see there's a little bit of a curve here. It bows just a little bit. Sometimes you'll see end grain like this, that you have the center of the tree in there. This wood will split. It can't get smaller all the way around, so it has to crack. That's what happened here. It's always going to crack to the middle. Sometimes it'll crack all the way through, like this. So when I see a board like this, it hasn't split, but as it dries, I know that it will. Some boards have rings that are far apart like this. That's going to be a softer wood. If the rings are really close together like this, it's going to be a lot harder because the tree grew more slowly. These trees tend to not warp quite as much as they dry out. So just looking at the ends of these, I know this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. These are going to be the best lumber here, just looking at the end grain. So I pulled one of those out, and now we're going to look at the long grain. For the long grain, you want to look for grain that is very straight all the way the full length of the board. This grain is exactly what I'm looking for, and as you can see, for a 12-foot piece of wood, it's pretty straight. I want to compare that to this board here that looks good until it gets to the end, and then that grain starts to curve down. From here over, that board looks good, but I know this part here is going to warp. I pulled that board out, and when I look down the length of it, I can see it's already curling at the end.